Yo, 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 yo. Okay. Alright, alright, alright. Let's do this, let's do this, let's do this. Alright. Got that going. I gotta turn off my shit. BRB. Oh man, it's been a minute since we've played this, huh? Back with Doki Doki, baby. Uh, let's hope this is a good stream. Because if it's not, I'm gonna lose my shit. And I can't hear anything for some reason. Can y'all hear that? Y'all can't hear it. I can't hear it. So something's going on. Oh, now I can hear something. Yeah, easily disturbed is a crazy way of saying it, I'll say that much. Okay, so I think we were on this last time. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me. Okay. You guys can still see me too. Perfect. That's all I want, baby. That's all I want. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this. What the hell is going on? At least it's safe here in the club room. Kept Monica's Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I can't wait. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So, haha. Jeez, that's enough. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. What is going on? Time passes. Asuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Looks like she's started to fall asleep. Hey, Nasuki. Yeah? Suddenly, Nasuki collapses straight into me. Hey. What the hell is going on, bruh? Guys, I can't even read that. What is going on? Oh, jeez. Nasuki, are you okay? Here. Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Nasuki's direction. Nasuki's eyes suddenly light up. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper. I told you to give... She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth. Don't worry, Dane. She's fine. Yeah, sure. It's not like she was possessed or anything. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share our poems now? Oh, God. Who should I show my poem to first? Fine, Nasuki. I don't care. I told Nasuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Nasuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Oh, and in fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind writing this. When writing this, I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Ooh, well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Ugh. Nasuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ooh, you don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that they don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Nasuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure it out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Sure, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. But that's about it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it's hard. But it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Nasuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I show my poem to next? I don't really care at this point. Hmm. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Um. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Uh. Um. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading it through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. J- did I just raise my voice? I'm sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Yeah, where have we heard that one before, guys? And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognized in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit to the they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it's all coming it all comes with practice and by learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Uh, um, well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Apparently, it's a suicide club. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Uh, that's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. It's something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Who? Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Dane. Really? I must have totally missed the point. You guys know what would be funny is if I just added asshole as a name. Then every time, wait, why is this shit unstable? I'm getting an unstable connection. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I? Well, that's the only person I have left. Hi, Dane. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Haha, don't worry, Dane. We are all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's a sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Mm-hmm. I like it, Dane. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Haha. Oh geez. No. It kinda makes me think of something Nasuki would write. She's a good writer too. So it takes so take that as a compliment. Ha. If you say so. Yep. If you are interested in Nasuki, then I'll always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Ha. Nasuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier, this is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look out. Just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. This must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Okay, that kind of gave me just chills just then. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to talk to. Hold on. Guys, I want to see. Oh, man. right person for feedback. Haha. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of that is a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Uh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you are writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this: if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I didn't really get to read the rest of the poem, to be honest. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism? Symbolism? Excuse me. It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Dane did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First off, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Dane liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh no. This shit's gonna get creepy. Huh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Dane appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he appreciated my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh, well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as they started showing up. Oh no, that's That's messed up. You don't say that. Nasuki! Nasuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Oh gosh, where is this going? Taking out... Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You... Oh shit. Oh, you really act... You really act as young as you look, Nasuki. Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be... You wanna be edgy, bitch? Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone who... Or someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school. You know? If you want to prove anything, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa, be careful. Whoa, be careful, or you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Dane hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Ha! Suddenly Yuri turns towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing there. Dane, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. How did I... Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow, this is, Yo, what? Oh, what the hell? Guys, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? And this shit's fucking unstable again. What the fuck is going on, bro? Bro, it should not be this unfucking stable. It's a fucking game. Hold on. I can't even, hey Dane, why don't we step outside for a little, okay? Oh god. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Haha. some some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes, but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead. Suddenly, Nasuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Nasuki. Or did. Dane, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Nasuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Yeah, that's cap. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's that I just I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Dane. It would be it would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate and you understand. Uh, okay. Okay, this game is fucking weird. I'm just going. Oh, okay. I'll pick this one. Why not? Oh, cool. Extreme. Incapable. Oh, cool. Is it sorority? I bet it is. What the hell's going on, bro? Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Yeah, that's not. Welcome back, Dane. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Uh, um, Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Nasuki is reading manga at the desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I was acting mentally sound. Please don't think we are usually like this. Not just me, but Nasuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here for a couple even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive today, or extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you are apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Huh. Dane, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. It seems like a pattern with these people. Making sure my shit's not fucking going ballistic again. Oh, seems like it's fine. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person. Oh, this is my drumstick. Okay. Drumstick. It's signed by Rhett, the old NF drummer. I'm really glad you're so understanding. You're such an oh my god, I can't fucking read. Jesus. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you understand that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and uh, sorry, what am I saying right now? I just, hey, have you guys seen Monica? Ah, no, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken back by how calmly Nasuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Um, Nasuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you say something yesterday? Or did you do something yesterday? Huh? Jeez. Whatever whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? Dude, this is fucking with my head. But Stop smiling like that. Oh, what the hell? What's that? My bowl, silk cloth, blindside, lifeline, and I don't even know how to faultlessly offered. What the hell? I'll accept your apology anyways if it helps you feel any better. Is she like? Is she like ballistic? Like, is she just like crazy or some shit, dude? Like, holy cow. And we are unstable for no fucking reason again. What are we unstable for this time, huh? What happened? What's going on? I want to fucking know because I didn't do shit. Fucking hell, dude. This is actually ballistic, dude. This is actually insane. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No, not at all. I don't hate you. Ha. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Asuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Nasuki was. I was not. Ah, what? What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Ha, that makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, that's. Monica looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Dane. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah, I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. Also, I gotta turn that back up. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Nasuki has already run off into the closet. Dane, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Ah, I suppose. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave me that book. After you gave that book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Nasuki isn't waiting for me. After we finish reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right? In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about anyways? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front of the cover. On the front cover, basically it's about this religious camp that turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs, affixing them to... oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean... Not the thing about the limbs. Okay, sure. Nothing about the limbs. We'll see about that. That's kind of... It's kind of dark, isn't it? You really made it sound like it was going to be a nice story. So that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Dane? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. So she's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Oh, ironic. So does the game. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyways. Okay. Then suddenly I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... What? My whole body gets what? I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yeah, yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the next seat. I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing. What? You're really apologizing a lot. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, haha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. Almost instead, I use my right hand to hold the book. Let the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, here we go. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, or this might be a little. Holy cow! I can't speak. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. Haha. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Haha. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hand on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the room. What on earth was that about? Dane? Did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes. It's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we might get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. We'll do Nasuki first, I guess. Okay, it looks like this time we might be able to get through it. Okay. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed. Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time. Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. And here we go with the creepy shit. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. I've already read this shit. Took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, blah blah blah. Yep, we already read this. Okay. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. Something that if you are afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they are not hurting anyone and it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Jeez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess, thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever. We are done sharing, so you can leave now. Man, she's one jealous woman. Hi, Dane. Hi again, Dane. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come with a masterpiece. I won't count on that. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Dane. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. it's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That's why it's always that's why it always counts when I put in some effort. Haha, that's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of thing of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Symbolism. Oh my gosh, I can't even speak. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. And that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved of social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri? I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Just gotta make sure this shit is working, you know? The colors, they won't... What? Save me. Oh gosh, this is... Okay, the colors, they won't bright. Beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, and blue. And endless... I don't even know how to say that. Of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating of something. Speaking, squeaking, screeching, piercing, tangent, cosine. I don't even know what that says. Like playing a... What? Oh my gosh, this is totally foreplay. Holy cow. Knife on a breathing rib cage. Holy shit. Delete her. Okay. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. So wait, Monet? Okay. Never mind, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Hold on. Now I'm gonna save my game because I don't fucking trust this game. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything? Please help me. That's my advice for today. What? Thanks for listening. Who should I show my poem to next? Yo, guys, this game is fucking weird. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at my poem with surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Dane, how did you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Uh, huh. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Dane. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. Ha! I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Dane? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too. Okay, okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. A parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. The time controlled. Slipping cogwheels. Existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time, devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears, and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second, a bolthead of a holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time devouring, a prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Ha ha ha. It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is a pen full of your backpack. It fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just? Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem though. I guess so. Happy thoughts. Holy shit. Is that Sorori, dude? Did someone kill Sorori? Holy shit. Oh my gosh. I feel like someone killed Sorori, guys. At least that's my feeling. And we are unstable again. For no reason. Cool. I love this unstable shit, guys. Oh, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over. figure out why the fuck it's doing this. Okay. Well, now we're fine. For some reason. I don't fucking know. We have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. Well, we'll just end up embarrassing ourselves. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Guys, I'm hungry.